This is our 2013 FRS, and it used to look like a pile of crap, but after months of arduous work, we got it looking incredible. Just on the outside though. The interior is poo-poo and pee-pee, and it smells like it too thanks to the family of cats that's been living in there.
Look how stupid this looks. We must fix this. Please hurry, put the headliner in before everything falls apart.
We're totally revamping the interior with a roll cage, seats, and you think I forgot about those speakers? We're going crazy early 2000s style on the speaker system in this car, and it's gonna be nuts.
My name's Tristan, and this is
We have a huge list of stuff to get through, but first, let's start with the mustiest part of the car.
These seats, I don't know what it is about them. Maybe it's just the way that they feel. They always feel wet. Maybe they are actually wet.
You can't feel like a badass in these seats.
We gotta switch these out so we can feel badass.
It's time to get the rest of the rear seat out because we're not running these anymore. We're gonna go with a half cage and a rear seat delete. So now that we got most of the dust and crud out of this thing, the first step is to put the headliner in. For how clapped out the rest of this car was, the headliner is actually in pretty decent shape, which leads me to believe Homeboy got no play. Put your feet on the headliner. Ah! All right, y'all, so this is our rear seat delete kit. Whenever you're running a half cage or really any cage, most of the time, those rear seats are now useless, and this offers more space, a cleaner look, and also it lets people know that you're cool and you had money to do so. Nolan!
Hello.
Hi, Nolan. Okay. Cool.
Do you see Tristan's bolt technique right there? Just to let it fall and never look for it again technique?
Yeah.
That's my technique. That's called the method.
It really is a dance between the existing OEM panels, the seat delete kit that we're putting in, the cage that we're putting in as well. Like, you gotta keep in mind, all three components made by different manufacturers with absolutely no consideration, really, that they're gonna be working together in that way.
Ooh, color matching the...
Exactly.
The cage we decided to go with is the Studio RSR half cage, and it is burly.
We have the same cage over on the Low Z. Are you gonna be running harnesses in this car?
No. So the whole purpose of this is swag.
Swag, okay.
Yeah, I can know I'm safe when I'm on my way to the vape shop if I ever get T-boned.
Yep. To be honest, when you guys powder coated them white, the wheels, I was like, okay. But now with the cage in there, the full picture's coming together.
All right, so the cage is in, which means it's time to start marking where we're gonna cut. In order to determine exactly where we wanna cut our carpet, we're creating this border with some tape, and then with a Sharpie, we're gonna indicate where the center of this pipe is so that we can create a little plus sign that we can cut into the carpet, and it'll just kind of fold over and look nice and neat.
Now we're gonna lift this out again, mark the holes for drilling, drill those, put our hardware in. We're also gonna have to lift up the car so that way we can put our sandwich plate in as well.
So these are the plates that go underneath the car's sheet metal goes in between, and then the cage is on top, and it sandwiches and squishes it all together into a super sturdy platform. But these are just bare metal, so we're gonna get the surface rust off and paint them. Thank you so much, Studio RSR. This cage is bussin'.
Oh, look at this beautiful triangulation of metal in front of me. So now let's get that rear seat delete in. It's gonna tie everything together.
So I'm guessing it should be like right here that we cut.
I want to have a perfect half circle there where it's gonna be touching the roll bar.
Oh, you're gonna make an outline on the carpet?
Now we have a nice clear guide of where to cut. Hoorah!
It looks factory, dude.
This might be one of my new favorite parts of the car. Thank you, Nolan, for helping today, dude.
Of course, it looks so good. I'm glad I could be a part of it. When we pull up to the Ralph's in Porter Ranch on a Thursday night,
We're fighting.
it's gonna look sick.
Sorry, but your glasses gotta go.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check you're using the right bulbs first before installing them in your headlights.
All right, that should do it. Give it a shot.
Tristan, oh my God. They're off, they're off.
They're off?
Oh my God, Tristan, let me see your eyes. Okay, how many fingers?
2 fingers.
Checking first is smart, so check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
At least the headlights work.
You're in good hands with
They
Allstate.
do work. We still got a lot to do on the FRS's interior. For example, the dashboard is still in pieces, and this piece right here is covered in this fake carbon vinyl wrap, which we don't need anymore because we got plenty of real carbon on this thing. I'm hoping though that what's beneath it is not terrible. This is looking good. It's not that bad at all. I mean, it looks way better than that fake carbon. So this is something that I noticed a bit earlier on when we first got the car, is that the dashboard is beginning to separate. So I'm guessing the glue is failing, or maybe the heat has been beating down on it and it's deforming. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. If I'm being honest with y'all, I'm a bit stumped. So if you guys in the comments can let me know what you guys have in terms of ideas of fixing this, I'd be very curious to know.
Now, I didn't want to go crazy style and just do like the stainless steel door card, but there's another option that you can do. Just buy new ones.
There we go. Wow, that's crazy.
Beautiful!
It looks like an actual car. I'm really happy with how this interior is coming along, but this driving position is suboptimal.
Ah, I have an idea. These right here are the Sparco QRT, and it's gonna be what we're running in the FRS. It's got this beautiful blue color because it is the Martini Racing Edition.
Thank you so much to Sparco and Shop Daddy Adam for putting this deal together. Let's get these in the car, but first we gotta put the rails on. Seat rails are car specific, so whenever you're ordering a new seat, you're gonna have to order those rails too. I'm so stoked to see these things in the car. Oh, hey.
I love it, man. That little bit of pop of color in there.
I love these seats.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous for ordering the blue, but I'm really happy I did and I took that swing. My butt is so sore. I can't wait to hop in this thing, man. Oh, okay, you know.
I feel like this is supposed to be like a metaphor for something, but I don't care. I don't even know what that was about, like capitalism. But these seats, these are something special. But there is one last thing that I'd like to show you guys. This, my friends, is from Billetworks. And for those of you guys who have been watching me since TikTok, you might be familiar with this little guy. This is a prototype of my friend Bonsoir as a shift knob. Real ones know that Bonsoir's been in jail for a while, and if you feed him enough fruit and you love him enough, he grows 4 legs and turns into Sanbon. Thank you so much, Billetworks, for putting my friend Bonsoir's face on a shift knob. This is their little adapter, so this just tightens down. Bonsoir, bonsoir, how does it feel to be a shift knob?
Feels pretty good. Thank you so much for letting me be a shift knob.
The weight feels great. As well as making the Bonsoir shift knob, they also made this little button. So thank you, Billetworks.
The speakers are part of the interior too, huh?
We're gonna be going absolutely crazy style on the speaker system. The thing is, that kind of crazy custom work requires a lot of experience, and I don't really have that, but I think I know somebody that does. My boy Sandro, he's gonna be taking us to his shop and helping us out with the speaker box, the enclosure, and the wiring.
This is the famous 11 inch central. Usually this is always banging. Look at that. This was rushy, like come through, come through. So these are my boys right here at Stereo City. We're about to go inside. We're about to get hooked up. So this is my boy Junior right here.
How's it going, Tristan?
Nice to meet you, brother.
There's 2 ways you like the way you wanted to go. You wanted to go looks, and then there's competition wise.
What we usually do for something really nice, we go with the Death Mounts Apocalypse.
Oh, well, that is pretty dense.
That's the stuff that you want, but it's not gonna be good for the fiberglass because the fiberglass is not gonna kick 2-3 blocks. It's gonna kick inside, it's gonna sound decent, but it's gonna look good.
Since we're going with a more aesthetically focused design, I don't think the Death Bounce Apocalypse will suit us.
Yeah.
So let's look at this other option here.
So this is what I actually got for you here. We went with an all kicker lineup, a lot lighter. Oh yeah.
I had kickers in high school, I had kickers in college.
I like them, especially when they came out with the square ones.
Oh, the
Sexy.
square ones went crazy.
This is gonna be your 4-channel amp. This is what you're gonna need for the speakers that we have here.
Man, all boys knew is put subwoofers in their car, eat hot chip, charge their phone, and lie. All right, let's take the speakers to the shop. Sandro's gonna get to work on the box, and I'll see you guys soon. Whoa, look at those little volcanoes, dude. That's wacky.
So it still needs a lot of work. We still gotta shape it out more, but we're gonna test fit it, see how it looks.
Oh, that fits like a glove. Whoa.
That's like so hot in poor nights, like old school. Like, did you say you're putting a PS2?
PS3.
Oh.
Hey,
PS3 Slim, baby.
Woo! Problem is if we tilt this and angle it, we can't reach this button. But now the PS3 logo is upside down. So maybe we just leave it like this.
Be careful with that dinosaur. Tossing it around like that.
After a lot of noodling, we realized that the PS3 just wasn't gonna work, but luckily, take a look at that. Oh, yeah. All right, y'all, after a good bit of noodling on the trunk setup, we finally came up with a plan. And it looks something like this. The wood on the side is sort of slanted, the amplifiers are gonna sit there, and in the middle is gonna be our game system.
My first job was always tires, but the next hobby that I liked was systems. So I went to downtown LA and I used to work for free. So they could teach me how to do boxes. And that's actually the hobby I love the most. Making boxes, doing systems, soldering amplifiers, fixing radios, doing custom for customers. It was really tight. But then I got into the business and I lost the flavor of it. Like, how is it? It's fun when you're doing it as a hobby, but when you start getting paid for it, it's not the same you know?
Oh yeah, dude. Just glue it, you do screws.
This image right here is like watching like a teacher overlooking their little student. And they're like, good job, Tristan, you're doing a really good job. Your mom's gonna love this. And Tristan has to overshare and be like, my mom hits my dad.
Now that everything is secured and glued in the right place, we can remove those structural posts around the corners and set it in. All right, guys, we got so much done today. See, at first, it is quite intimidating because you really are just starting with just nothing, but an idea. But as you can see, with a little bit of elbow grease and less than $100 of wood from Home Depot, I mean, that's pretty cool. That was an excellent day. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, it's the next day. Sandra went to go pick up some more materials, but the goal for today is to get the whole trunk done with the exception of the TV. We want everything to look super clean. We don't want the wires just laying everywhere. So after a bit of noodling, we found some locations for us to drill some holes and tuck them.
But remember, that one's gonna be bigger, okay? So we're gonna use the flaring tool. Or you can use that.
Perfect.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. It's nothing that little silicone can't cover.
What the f?
Oh, the screw. Yeah, I would do the same. Let's keep it old school. Use the original. That's what happens when you do like that. Tristan got mad, but I mean, it is what it is. That's the fun part about it. That ain't Sometimes you up the box.
I'm really bummed out. I'm gonna be real with you. But at the same time, we're gonna sand it down, put a little bit of filler on it, put some carpet on it, and it's gonna look pretty, but, ugh. I hate messing up. Now that we got all the holes drilled out, it's time to start shaping the box a little bit, sanding it, making it nice and pretty and smooth before we lay on that carpet. Now it's time to attach these little side pieces that came with the factory carpet. I'm gonna inset these a little bit so it looks nice and clean, and we're gonna be riveting it from the bottom. It is the moment of truth. Time to lay down the carpet. This is how it works. You spray one surface with a super strong cement glue, and you spray the other surface, wait for them to get tacky, join them together, and you're good to go. Massage, 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 massage. We're gonna wait a little bit of time for that to dry. In the meantime, we got these guys.
Okay, backwards.
Bro, I swear to God, Edgar, stop. You know what I always say, it's a lot easier to cut stuff away than it is to put it back, which is why we left a lot of excess right here. We're trimming around the perimeter of the platform so we have enough material that we can then make some relief cuts and fold it over. Before we get any further, like cutting out the center section, I wanna see this in the trunk. Unfold these. This looks so good. But we still need to cut the center section out so we have a place for our fun bits. Boop. It's weird. That's what I like about it. It's so weird, it's wacky. And now it's time to glue these little flaps down on the side. We wanna make sure we get these tight corners saturated so we don't get any lifting from that fabric. So we're gonna let it tack up for a little bit and press her down. What I'm doing right now is leaving this area about 1 centimeter on both sides without any glue. So that way, as I'm putting it down, it's not gonna grab the sides of the other carpet and get glue everywhere. Because we're joining 2 pieces of carpet together, there's gonna be a seam, and it's right here. So as you can see, we left a little bit of material overhanging, so we can go right here, find our exact line, cut leave a little bit of excess, glue, tuck, and feather it together with a wire brush. Time for us to move on to that TV setup. And how are we gonna play games on our GameCube and highlight reels of Kobe without a TV? So we picked up this small little 14-inch, super lightweight. We had a couple of parameters that we needed when we were choosing the TV. Because this is a carbon fiber trunk, it doesn't have as much strength as the metal when it comes to things drilling into it. Since this is just some mount we got off of Amazon and it's not made for a FRS trunk, we're gonna have to do a little bit of modification to make this work. So what we gotta do is create a new drill point in this and cut off this extra bit so that way we can actually scoot it up. Oh yeah. So you might be wondering, how are we gonna attach that metal mount to that carbon fiber trunk? And I got the solution for you. You might be thinking rib nuts or maybe trying to figure out a way to fit a bolt through there. Well nuts. The way that it works is as you tighten this down, the back side of this compresses and basically creates a fixed mounting point. To help reduce any cracking in the carbon fiber, we're using the well nuts as well as these thick neoprene washers on the back side of this, and it can distribute that load a lot more effectively. All right, y'all, it is in. That's pretty neat. It's got like adjustability too. You can put it side to side.
I will just stand here and watch television for hours.
All right, for the rest of the night, we're gonna button up the rest of the wiring. Next time you see this thing, Sandra's gonna be done with the box. We're gonna be spraying it a beautiful color, and we'll be one more step closer to having some bumpin' tunes in the FRS. Hold up, y'all. I think I hear an eruption. Allow me to introduce you to Los Volcanes. Sandro, this is a very bizarre organic shape. How are you able to make this?
It was made out of wood bottom, wood stubbies, the wood ring, and also muscle shirts, just for fabric.
Muscle shirts?
Yeah, muscle shirts. I use it to stretch out. It moves a lot flexier. Like it moves easy.
You can see it. It's like a ribbed muscle shirt, and they're just soaked in resin. Right now, we're just wet sanding this out to 400. If you want to learn how to do this sort of stuff, check out our painting episode.
You're kicking that baby on good.
I'm telling you, those Harbor Freight Black Widow guns are the bee's knees.
Would you hire this fool as a collision painter?
Well, that's the boss. That's the boss already.
Time to lay down that signal yellow.
I love going to the zoo.
I'm so thankful for Mark and Sandro and all the people that have been teaching me along the way as I've been building this car, because initially these tasks felt like so monumental, and now I'm just ready to do it again. You guys should try to do it too. Look at this, Twin Peaks. Oh my goodness, it is time. There we go. Oh. Right now we just gotta plug these in and tidy everything up, and we can finally listen to that boom, boom, boom.
Can't say that, it's copyrighted.
Oh crap. Both subwoofers are securely attached to the subwoofer enclosure, and now it's time for us to do our test run. Hold up. The early 2000s is on the line. They say to pop that trunk, Sandra. Imagine you're having a bad day. I pull up in my apparatus, pop the trunk, we play a game in Need for Speed, maybe get a Grimace shake.
I like it. It looks cool. It's really traditional, old school style. Even the monitor.
Yeah, the monitor sucks, dude. I need to replace that monitor.
Later, hater.
Those girls at the start were so hot.
Turn it on, let's hear it.
All right, here we go.
All right.
It sounds really crisp. All right, well, that song sucked, but the speakers sound great. We're gonna listen to some real music you guys can't because of licensing. Thank you for watching another episode of Unclapped, but do remember, there's one more thing we haven't touched on this car. Bye.
We're going some gangster.
Yeah, for real, let's do it.